pride, and I love you more than anything.
Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly?
You guys are the gross couple.
We are gross.
Friendship is rare. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Friendship is rare. My derriere, when you find out much later that they don't really care. It's rare to me, can't you see? It's rare to me, can't you see?
Frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I'd found the home for my heart. Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid. I've loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Time stands still, beauty and all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away.
And Melissa. If there is anyone present who has just cause why this couple should not be united, speak now or forever hold your peace. We're going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. Both Alex and Melissa have written their own vows. Alex?
You're my best friend, my confidant, my strength, my future, my life. And today I get to call you my wife. As we plunge happily into this next chapter of life together, I vow to work every day to be my true self and to be the best partner I can be. I vow to grow with you and take on every new challenge with fearless resolution. I vow to be calm in the midst of chaos, strong in the face of adversity, decisive in moments of uncertainty, and gentle in times of suffering. I vow to never lose my sense of wonder with the world. I vow to be better about knowing where my phone, or keys, or wallet, shoes, who those are. And I vow to bring love to every conflict and every embrace.
Alex, I love your beautiful soul, and I am forever grateful to become your wife. Thank you for being my best friend, my soulmate. Your love transports me to an unknown universe where I feel free and safe, where we can be our crazy and strange selves. Our first date lasted 36 hours, and at the end, you asked if I wanted to talk about us. And although I was nervous, I knew that all I ever wanted for the rest of my life is to be part of that us. And look at us now. I vow to stay true to you, to myself, and to our family. I promise to always be your adventure partner and your greatest fan. Communication has been our strongest attribute in this relationship, and I vow to continue that throughout our successes, heartbreaks, excitements, and loss. I promise to love you with every part of my body and soul, and I vow to be faithful to you. I promise to always try to know where to find your keys, wallet, phone, sunglasses, etc. when you misplace them. I vow to protect and care for you always. I vow to keep our family healthy and be the best mother I can to all of our children and doggies. I thank nature and Sweet Melodies for bringing us together. I am blessed to have you as my partner for life. I love you.
Just treat yourself and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of what brought you together today. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your marriage deserves. We have the ring. You better have the ring. Go ahead and place the ring on Melissa's finger. Alex, you take Melissa to be your lawfully wedded wife. Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only onto her forevermore?
I do.
Melissa, you take Alex to be your lawfully wedded husband. You promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only on to him forevermore.
I do.
These rings are a symbol of your unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver. For each is the giver and each is the receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken today. by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church Ministries and the state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly?
Get blow, I love to kick it. Blow, I love the sugar.
So fly.
You know it's nothing when we ride, wood grain and raw high. Doing what we do, watching screens, getting high. Girl, you keep it so fly.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Grass, we're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
We're gonna get the toast started for the night. So again, I just wanted to take a second as well to thank everybody so much for coming out. I know it's not always easy to round up the kids, get everybody dressed up, and get everybody to come out to celebrate such an amazing couple like we are tonight. I also want to thank everybody who picked up a chair, picked up a rock, hung up lights to help put together my best friend's dream wedding. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody who helps put that together. I did have like an amazing speech written up. If you guys don't know, Alex and Melissa actually hand-built every single one of these tables that you guys are sitting at. So I had something like really cool set up about, you know, how their love and the way these tables are built are going to be stable and able, just like their relationship. Until a couple nights ago, I was sitting at the family beach cabin, and JP's sitting there with a binder. And I'm like, oh, what is that, JP? And he's like, oh, this is my 600-page novel. I'm also the person who is going to be writing the other speech. And so I decided to go ahead and throw out anything fancy I thought that I had written and just go from the heart. I've known this girl since I was in 5th grade, so I figure that's the best way to go. So I really have. I've known Melissa for such a long time. We've gotten the opportunity to live together in places like Bellingham, Seattle, Las Vegas, California together, and so I've really gotten to see this girl grow up in a lot of different surroundings, a lot of different friends, jobs, tons of different situations, and I can definitely say that she is my friend who has always been so adventurous. And you know, if I'm like, hey, let's go live in this new state, give it a try, she's like, okay, sure, let's go do it. And so in that time, I've also got to see, you know, Melissa go through great failures, great successes, and also put together quite the long list of what she needed out of a husband. And so in this, we've always joked around how Melissa always said, you know, I just want to find somebody who I have a relationship like I do with you, where you'll take me out on a night on the town, we can get dressed up, go have a good time, or if I'm not feeling, you know, quite myself and we're going to stay in, put our hair in buns, put on some face masks and watch some Netflix. Or just go on an adventure and go for a long walk and just talk about every single thought that ever pops into our head. And she said she just wanted to really, really find somebody who she could do that with and be that comfortable with. And no matter whether she's having a fantastic day or one of her Melissa days, we can say that I love her anyways. And so I remember the first time that she ever told me about her date with Alex. Maybe first or second date, and she was like, wouldn't that be so crazy if I married that guy I had the huge crush on in high school? And I was like, Melissa, this is like your guys' second date, like let's chill it out a little bit, you know? And you know, fast forward years later, here we are. Melissa and Alex have both been through so much in the last couple years. Melissa started her own business. Alex graduated college and started his career. They got their first puppy, moved into their first house. We all lost a really great friend and family member. And in all of that, I think that these two have showed more than anything that they have not just built a relationship, they have built a friendship, like me and Melissa have. Even though it hasn't been as long-standing, I would say that to Alex, Melissa is grandfathered in on all of her temper tantrums or anything that she ever does. It's just Melissa. You wouldn't expect anything less. So the fact that he has found the way to be loving and patient with her and love her anyways, just like I have, I've never been more happy to pass the torch of being a best friend to anybody but you, Alex. So thank you so much. Continue, both of you guys, being patient, adventuring like you guys do. I don't know anybody who goes on like the best friend adventures like you guys do. I'm so happy for you, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness and great adventures and loving each other anyways.
Pages, I promise. You know, 550 tops. But no, I'll just tell a couple embarrassing stories about Alex, and then we'll toast, and I think that'll do it. So, you know, Alex and I, we grew up close, like born close. I was born January of '86. He was born November of '87. 646 days. Like, yeah, I mean, it sounds like long, but it's pretty close, right? Like, but Alex and I, we were different, but we were a good team. Like, I came out, you know, blue early, 5 pounds maybe. Like, Alex was, you know, easy 8, right? And stronger than me the day he was born, right? Like, and then you know, it went downhill from there dramatically, like, obviously. But, anyway, we always made a good team, though. We did stuff together. And Mom used to move us out to the beach at the beginning of the summer, and we'd live there the whole summer. And we would just do projects together, like we'd build forts, you know, with driftwood, like that's a good one. We would dig for clams, and we would build sandcastles. And, you know, in standard Janky tradition, like, we don't build sandcastles like other people do, you know, where it's like a cute little sandcastle and, you know, fun or whatever. Like, we go out and we build these huge castles, you know, with moats and walls and a big keep in the middle. And then when the tide comes in, you try and stay in that castle as long as you can until the walls crash in, and then you, like, get in a canoe and, you know, make a break for land. So, like, that's how we built sandcastles. And, you know, the kind of team we were is, we'd take Alex out there, he'd be in his diaper, you'd set him on the keep, and, like, he'd sit in the middle there, and he'd be working, and, like, I'd get in the shovel, you know, and dig the moat, and, like, you know, sometimes Alex would get a little fidgety, and, like, I'd kind of, you know, not know what was going on, really, and, like, you know, every time I turn around, his hands would go down by his side, and, like, he'd look just guilty as sin of something, you know, and, like, all right, I'm not sure, but, like, I'm going to catch Alex in the act. Like, this is what I'm figuring. So, like, I turn around to look like I'm going to dig, and I just spin around. And I catch Alex, like right about here, with a handful of sand, and like it's going for the mouth. And I just look at Alex and I'm like, Alex, you've been eating sand? And like he looks at me and I can see like the gears going, and like at first he's gonna deny it because he figures it's not in my mouth right now. Like he can't convict me on what I've been doing. And like then he just looks at me and he's like, no, you know, it's salty and I like it. And he just right in the mouth, right? Like, you know, that's Alex. He's unapologetic who he is, and like unimpeachable logic. Like, you know, I mean, I can't argue with that. It's salty and he likes it. Like, who am I to say otherwise? Like, you know, bacteria or whatever. But, you know, Alex, he got the full out of life. And like, Alex innovated stuff too. I mean, when he figured out about pull-ups, right? Diapers that you could actually pull up. He took it to the whole next level. His new outfit after that was he'd get ready for the day, he'd pull up his pull-ups, step into his rubber boots, and he would just step out into the day. And like, Alex figured, logically, that like, any problem he'd run into during the day, he was basically covered, right? As soon as he walked out the door. Like, and he wasn't gonna have to come in to go to the bathroom either. So, you know, things were just great. Like, I just have adorable pictures in my head of him running around in rubber boots and a diaper. Like, he loved that so much he ran away to Grandma's house one day in that outfit, just down Cully Road. Rubber boots and a diaper. Right? It's a little less adorable when he does it now, but you know, we work on what we can work on. So, you know, Alex and I, we've had a fun relationship growing up, but like we've also had a serious relationship, and we've been there for each other. And when I had a dark moment in my life, Alex was there for me. And it's gonna shock people who know Alex, but like, he didn't actually have the words to voice his feelings, but he let me know that he was there for me, and that come what may, he was going to support me, and that meant everything to me. And when Alex had a dark moment in his life, Melissa was there for him. And I tell that story because I think it really speaks to who Melissa and Alex are and who they are for each other. So, a toast for Alex and Melissa. Yeah! Love and happiness. I love you both.
You both are crazy, weird, obnoxious, madly in love with each other, and you are perfect for each other. I wish you all the best.
Okay.
Go.
Melissa, Alex, you guys are my best friends. Melissa, I'm so happy that you found somebody like Alex. You guys are fantastic. I love you so much, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness. Love you.
Alex and Melissa, I'm super proud of you guys for getting married today. I hope that you have an incredible marriage.
Hey Melissa and Alex, I'm so happy that you both found each other and I got to share this special day with you. I just want to thank you for including me on this very magical day. I want to wish you both the most beautiful and happy marriage, the best days of your life. Alex, thank you for finding Melissa. You are gonna make her so happy. She is in love with you, and I wish you guys all the best.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. I knew feeling, but you'd never know. 'Cause I played it cool when I was scared of letting go. I knew I needed you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're growing old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head. And I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night.
Okay. Melissa, I hope we made your dreams come true today. It's a beautiful night, you're a beautiful bride, and I love you more than anything.
Hi Alex, my husband. I love you so much. This day is absolutely perfect, down to the point where our vows were even meshing. That was pretty funny. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and raise little babies and little puppies and be the best wife I can possibly be. And always like cherish these beautiful moments, like our beautiful wedding and buying a house together. It'll be great just to chill out now, relax, and just enjoy each other's company. I love you.
I wanna live with you, even when we're ghosts. 'Cause you were always there for me when I needed you most. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part. Like